who get a 1-0 away win at Turf Moor over Burnley, something their North London rivals couldn't do, was it last week where they were scoreless with Burnley? But in any case, Aaron Ramsey with the goal, and he's been really good of late. Ever since Arsene Wenger decided to, when he got his full complement of players back, and he decided to put Cazorla back deeper into midfield and have Ramsey out on the right flank there, this team has been almost unstoppable offensively.
But here's the problem. Ramsey's a great player. Wilshire's a great player. All these players, they're somewhat similar, and we always knock them for buying the same type of players. However, the problem is it sustainable? They just get injured all the time, and that's the unfortunate thing. So as great as Ramsey is, I'm just waiting for another knock to come around the corner with him. I'm just waiting for it, because it always happens.
I think he's been involved in the last 5 Arsenal goals, which is pretty impressive for Aaron Ramsey. And, well, after the game, this was a very funny moment in his post-game, so we'll let you hear it.
Hello, Aaron. It's Terry. How are you? Just wanted to ask you how much you enjoy playing on the right at the moment. I know it's a different type of work for you, and I wanted to know also if you made that go.
Yeah, I did mean that goal.
Good answer.
I'm doing the job out on the right. I like to be involved in the game a lot more, playing in the middle. But I've had to do a job out there, and I've had a goal now and a couple of assists in the last game. So, I'm having an influence on the game on the right. So, I'm happy with the way I'm playing at the moment. And although I'd like to be a bit more involved in the game.
No kidding, Aaron Ramsey. You're happy with the way you're playing, just helping get goals in the net and also scoring goals yourself. That's always a good way to do it.
Terry's got to work on his mic skills a little bit. I have to say.
He's not you, I guess.
Oh, come on. No one is me, Dan. No one.
All right.
That's horrible English, by the way.
Let's try this. Hey, Thomas.
Hi.
It's Dan.
Hey, Dan. How are you?
You're supposed to laugh for no apparent reason.
No, I'm not going to laugh.
We're trying to role play here.
Well,
think of me as Thierry Henry.
Well,
I'm this absolute legend. There is a statue of me outside of this Rogers building.
The 590 legend, Dan Riccio. I'm sorry, you got to give me instructions here. I can't play along when I don't know what the heck's going on.
You're a terrible actor.
A little bit.
That's why you never made it in soccer. Hey-oh. Good one. Taking a run at our own game.
The legend.
Arsenal, they've now won 8 straight Premier League games, and that is something no other team has done in the Prem this year, so they keep it going and are 4 points behind Chelsea, although Chelsea do have 2 games in hand, which is...
And 2 of those, one tomorrow against QPR and one against Leicester.
Yeah, QPR and Leicester. So it is what it is. We're going to talk to Jonathan Johnson in the next segment. Quickly here, Tottenham and Aston Villa. It's a 1-0 win at White Hart Lane for the Villains, which I think is a surprise to many people. Under Tim Sherwood, Benteke has been scoring once every 87 minutes.
Definitely better than his one every, 1,000+ minutes before?
I don't want to say I'm Nostraricio or anything, but if you go to sportsnet.ca and check out some of my fantasy blogs, once Tim Sherwood was inputted as the Aston Villa manager, I wrote a fantasy blog saying Benteke is about to break out. Looking back at what Emmanuel Adebayor did last year as soon as Tim Sherwood came out of the woodwork and took over for Andre Villas-Boas, Adebayor was shunned to the reserve team, and then he shows up, and what did he score, 15 goals in the second half of the season? It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, if I brought that up, that'd be great, but trying to find, you're putting it out there the legend continues with you. You have to post your own things?
I do. Is it all about... Is it something that Tim Sherwood has done that is getting Christian Benteke into this, or is it just him getting settled after that injury, finally rounding back into proper fitness and proper form?
See, it's weird with Benteke. I totally thought he was a goner. I thought he was going to be sold.